Okay guys, welcome back. We are doing another one of the PC builds. I've done one before, the $300 console crusher Intel, but I'm doing another one with a little bit of a higher price budget, $900. But basically, there's a friend that I have, Connor, and one of my friends said that he wanted an editing PC sometime soon. So I was like, you know what, I'm bored. I'm gonna make a parts list, just seeing what kind of editing PC I can make with $900, and I came up with the part list that I have right now, and I'm pretty proud of it. I thought it was pretty genius. My specs, pretty nice combination. But yeah, so it's a $900 blue themed PC. You know, got that blue theme going, meant for editing because it's got that Xeon processor in it with all that hyper threading and goodness. But it can game pretty well too with the GPUs. Yeah, it's a pretty nice CPU, pretty nice, pretty sexy. And the GPUs, the R7 370s, they're mid-tier CPU or GPUs. They're like $250 each, but the Crossfire, having two of the graphics cards in one system, makes smooth gaming just like a breeze, just easy peasy. I have R9 270X Crossfire, you were wondering, and we have the new Cooler Master CPU cooler, Gemini, which is a downdraft CPU cooler. Those are getting popular now, and those will make some nice overclocks with the CPU because 3.1 gigahertz is kind of slow, so you could probably get away with 3.6, I'd say. Still have some nice temperatures. It's gotta look hot. So I followed that blue theme and have a case that has a window and slap some blue LEDs in there. They're BitFenix green or blue LEDs. Yeah, green, totally green. I can see colors. But you're only gonna need one because they're so freaking bright. Like, I have one in my PC. I'm looking at it right now, and just one just lights up the whole thing. I have a Sickle Flow, which has just a small green LED, and that only lit up like half the PC. And I just slapped a BitFenix LED in there, and the whole thing's green now. It's pretty nice. But let's get out of the boring stuff. Let's go into some benchmarks. I don't have this PC, but I'm doing estimates, and I looked at YouTube videos, see what other people got with similar parts. But Tomb Raider, a lot of people use this for benchmarks. Very CPU heavy, but it'll probably get about 70 through about 100 FPS and high. My CPU is the FX-6300, and I get around usually between 40 and 90 FPS and high. So it'd probably get around 70 and 100 FPS and high because it's way more high tier than mine. And CSGO, a breeze, very easy, probably between 150 and 300 FPS and max out everything. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, if you're into that kind of stuff, playing Call of Duty. I don't have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, so I just threw some Black Ops 2 gameplay in here, quick scoop some noobs. But you'll get around 60 through 100 FPS on max settings, easy. And Minecraft, even more easy of a game to run on a CPU like this. Between 150 and 900 FPS on max with your render at 16. It'll probably sit around 500 if you're just in a survival world, probably even more than that. But this is an editing PC, so some render times. I couldn't really find too much information about render times, but it'll take about like a minute and 30 seconds to render like a 300 megabyte 720p video, and about 50 minutes to render like a 40-minute long 720p video. I couldn't find like 60 FPS, so I'd imagine it'd be like an hour and 20 minutes to edit a 20-minute long 60 FPS 720p video, which is not bad at all because my speeds are like 1.5 times those speeds. Like, to edit, I like my 1 hour long video that took me like 2 hours to render since I got no hyper threading. But I want hyper threading. It looks so cool. But yeah, so the 16 gigs of RAM is important to have on a PC like you're gonna be rendering like this. Like, just for gaming, I think 8 gigs is still fine, but if you have like 16 gigs, you can like edit 4K or render 4K videos. Like, when I tried doing my 1440p benchmarks and I tried rendering it in 1440p, I couldn't because I kept running out of RAM and Windows kept crashing because it was too much to render. So I was like, alright, I need 16 gigs, like, now, even though I just wanted, just so I could say 16 gigs pretty much, but, yeah, 16 gigabytes is gonna be necessary for rendering, I bet. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for, this $900 blue-themed PC. If anyone wants to build it, go ahead and send me some pics, because I'd love to see that. I'd be inspired. I'd be like, wow, that's cool, someone followed my build thingamabobber, and you know, Cooler Master or Intel, you want to hit me up, you know, right here, I'm ready. I'd appreciate that. A dream on 360 subscribers gets sponsored by Intel. That'd be pretty great. But yeah, so this is my what I chose for a $900 blue themed PC. But yeah, so goodbye.